Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. We're gonna see a lot of the desert, but you know, I'm just gonna follow along with Merchant Plus or Leader Plus. I've decided we're just gonna match. I'm just gonna do morning Leader Plus episode on a map, evening whatever regular mode I'm playing on that map, and we're just going to loop through like this. I don't really care if I see the same maps as the same characters a lot of times. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Anyway, how you doing today? I'm good, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Last episode, you know, it's got me, the last one got me a little upset because I feel like that was an episode where, you know, I think I just tried too many things, let's be honest. I have a tendency to just be like, hey, let's try out this new card, when in reality, like, did I need to take all of those different things? No. If I'm really trying to win, I know what wins. Just sit there with what I had, stack up some labors. Would I have won though? I don't know. Like, I really don't know if anything I could have done would have won on that. Fire arrows on the first line. That was a rough run. But other than that, you know, still the afternoon here. 5:15. Window open in case you hear any weird sounds. It's getting hot. It's getting very hot. Earlier today, I was like, yeah, it's nice out, it's very comfortable. Now, oh wow, it's hot out here. Oh boy, I'm warm. Like, I am feeling quite warm. I gotta say. I'll take bike ride. For some reason, I don't know why, but my brain was like, yeah, buy Potter. I had to overcome this like overwhelming urge in my brain to buy that Potter. I don't know why. I don't know where it was coming from, but it was like Potter. Since, you know, I'm just gonna take the advisor here. What would I pay for Piker? I was just gonna get him for free. It's fine. It adds one more to removal requirements, but it does let me get out more Pikerates early, which is helpful. But yeah, we're probably going to remove it right away. Yeah. I took the advisor there because I don't think, like, taking the houses didn't seem quite right. It seemed like we were going to take it was going to take a while to get those two houses out. Plus, like, you know, who cares, right? I'm not like I'm on a win streak or anything. I'm actually on a lose streak. We've lost 2 runs in a row. Two actual runs in a row too, not just like 2 oops I lost at wave 10, right? Whoopsies. I've lost like, oh wow, I just got overwhelmed at wave 30 sort of runs, which don't feel very good. This choice doesn't feel very good either. I guess we're gonna see how Ballista does when you get it at the start of the run. Do I even have a chance to play this? I don't know. This one's feeling like we're off to a bad start here. Give me a second here. Analyzing. Got it. I wanted the money just so I could get this Ballista out of here. But yeah, I feel like I honestly just go through waves where it's like, yeah, a bunch of great runs, everything goes well, and then, yeah, this run, I don't really feel like I did anything wrong. I just got everything wrong done to me, and then we lost. And, you know, I tried some new stuff in the last run. It feels bad when I feel like I'm getting punished for trying out new cards, but that's hard mode. What is there to really complain about? I know what I signed up for, but I had to move off of normal eventually. We were running out of things to do. And that's where we find ourselves, right? It's like, oh yeah, if I wanted to try a bunch of crazy new things, we would have stuck on normal, but since we're moving to hard, it's going to be a lot more of the same run. But people seem to want hard mode more than normal mode, and it doesn't matter that much to me. I just have to like rein it in, stick to what I know is good, more so than anything else. Especially with Leader Plus. It's like, I want to try new cards, but also, I don't know. Do I think that Passion in the last run was very good? Not really. I think it was fine, and I think that I was I think I was trying to think too hard about it. I guess we're just not even gonna bother building up guards on this side. That's where we're at here. This is rough. I might actually just die right now. Yeah, I might be just dead right now. I really would have liked a house out of this. Yeah, and I needed that like a little bit sooner. We're gonna have to pay up some money here. It's not the end of the world. It would have been a little better if the boss had hit the other side with the ballista, but I don't control that. Are we dead here? I don't think so. These guards are dead, but I'm just playing them because I need some form of DPS for this, right? But we've also gotten enough Landschnecks out. We're at 4. They just don't even take damage for the rest of this, it looks like. Which is very helpful. Extra 15 seconds, half my gold, sure. I'm gonna keep playing these guards out even though it's just a waste of money, it feels like. Eventually one of them's gonna live. High level cards? No, I don't want higher rarity cards here. And we're gonna upgrade Gather, because everything else in this deck, I don't really like upgrading guards. After the last run, I don't think it's right. I think it's better just to upgrade the cards that are more important. At the end of the day, upgrading your guards, you're going to need something to make them better anyway. Like that +1 to their attack isn't good enough. So when you're upgrading your guards, you're basically just upgrading them for 2 health, which doesn't seem very good to me at this point in the run. Especially when I have Pike Rat doing this. Right, our plan here is Pike Rat for sure. It's almost like to the point where I might not even keep the guards, which I know is a mistake. I have to hold on to guards. We've done this before. But, still. Also, as it turns out, I don't think the coast is the hardest map anymore. I think it's the desert. I still dread playing on the coast, but I think that this map is harder. I should probably take Shield Rat here, and I'll take a wall. No, I don't like the coast. Like, I definitely have less enjoyment playing on the coast. However, this map, I realized, I feel like I have been realizing, and now I have fully realized that you're extremely limited on your options on this map. You either have your plan to not die to fire arrows by the time fire arrows show up, or fire arrows end your run. And there's not much of an in-between. And it's hard, like plans that may work on other maps do not work as well on this map because these enemies have like 400 health. Granted, there are less of them, but still. They have a lot of health. These boys are thick. Did I just play Militia over Shield Rat? Yeah. That's not a good move. But anyway. I don't think I even told you what day it is. It's still Saturday afternoon for me. It's Sunday evening for you now. If you're watching this as it goes live, which I am going to assume you are. Where's the time going? I feel like it's only been like 10 minutes. How is it already the evening? That's crazy, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nurse. Great pickup. Immigration, I think, is good as well. I think that this is very fine. I do have stuff to remove here, of course, but rather, I'll basically taking immigration and that is like skipping. It's kind of equated to skipping a house in the future, or the card removal that I will take instead. And I think when you look at it like that, it's pretty good. I'm gaining 10 population, basically gaining 6 population, -1 tax, if you look at it in this light. If that makes sense. Butcher, I do like Butcher. I could also upgrade this, but then that's crazy, right? Upgrading that, I'd be better off taking territory expansion, which I think I might. I think I will. A little more population. This is an army, by the way, that reminds me of the old days of this game, where my strategy was often just Shield Rat, Pike Rat, nothing else. And it was extremely viable. I would say it was maybe even strong. Survive on these two boys and then figure out what your long term is. Treasure Hunter? I don't like Treasure Hunter on this map. Tan, however, no, I don't really like Tan on this map either. Village, nah. I don't want to add anything that's like not excellent, so we're gonna take Exiled. Not taking Exiled, don't worry. I don't know, I've been feeling kind of hopeless on these desert runs lately. I don't know, I mean, shit, I won a pretty recent one, and yet I still just feel hopeless. Right, we're on wave 10, and I'm sitting here going, man, this one doesn't feel like it's panning out too well. Like, I'm on wave 10, me, calm down. What's there to be hopeless about? Honestly. And yeah, here I am. Oh, woe is me. Ah, it's fine. We're good, I think. Shock? I could take Shock. I'm going to take the removal on Immigration, though. Card has served its purpose. I really like that card's design. I think Immigration is super cool. It's I like Pillage as well, but a little less so. And I like Jewel from Leader Plus. I think that that design idea is pretty cool, where it's a... You get like great value in a way that you can't otherwise. Although this is not the case of the other two. This is just Immigration, where you're getting a card that gives you very high value with no downside, except for the downside is that soon the card becomes worthless and you are hurting your deck by keeping it in. So you have to remove it. I like it. Another double bandit run, which I'm not too upset about. I'm happy fighting the bandits. Go back down to 7 cards so that we draw everything every round. The 7? Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's Sunday for you. Sunday is the day of the Lord, of course. Don't forget to give your praise on high. If you do that sort of thing. I am not particularly religious, though, as you can probably imagine. I don't know, is that something... I feel like it's not really something you can stereotype, right? Anyone can be religious, it's not hard. Here I go getting into another one of those taboo discussion topics on the internet, religion. It's like every time I even start to think about this, I'm like, ooh, do I really want to go down this route? But you know, I'm not afraid. I don't have anything crazy to say about religion, you know? It's like, if you believe, sure, dude, but I don't, unfortunately for me. Because it'd probably be pretty cool to believe, you know? It's just like, hey, I think I talked about this when I was playing Hades on stream a little bit. It was like, man, I think someone pointed this out in chat actually. Someone said it probably was nice to live in those times because like something terrible happens to you and you just go. Or I think they described it as how wild would it have been to live in those times, which is another good way to put it. Where it's like, oh yeah, lightning randomly struck my farm. Like so, like think about it in this context, right? Right now, if you're a farmer and lightning strikes your farm, you go, ah, that fucking sucks, dude. Lightning has ruined my crops for the season. If you were a farmer back in the day, thinking about this arm. Does arm on its own as a +2/+16 cause me to feel as though I should take it? Or should I refresh and look for something better? I don't know. I don't think it's good enough. +2/+16 on its own, even if you go up to +3/+24, I'm like, I'm gonna refresh. Barracks, +2/+8 permanently. This is good. And I kind of want to grab salvage, but I don't want to. I will not. I want to grab salvage because treasure chest, but on the other hand, nah. But anyway, if you were, you know, right now your farm gets hit and your crops are ruined and you go, ah, that fucking sucks. Terrible, terrible luck. Happens that way sometimes. So if your farm gets struck by lightning in ancient Greece, it's like, ah, must have done something to piss off Zeus. Better go offer him some more ambrosia, you know? And it's like, shit, dude. Right on. But also, I think that that's not the problem. I'm gonna tell you. But hey, whatever. But like you walk away from it and you're like, well, I made my offering to Zeus. Hopefully he forgives me for my crimes, and then you just like go on living your life. That's insane. Hell yeah. Imagine if every single bad RNG roll, like getting the flood event, could just be like, oh well, Poseidon's pissed at me. Ah, that's too bad. Guess I'll have to go, I don't know. What do you offer Poseidon? Water? Nah, he's probably got a lot of that. Fish? No, I think he has plenty of that as well. I don't know what to offer Poseidon. Hey, if you are listening to this video and you are Poseidon, please tell me what you want offered to stop giving me the flood event. Please and thank you. Please stop flooding me, I beg you. I beg you, please stop the floods. This is a run though where I'm just we're sitting here, right? I'm chilling, we're shooting the shit. I'm like, huh. So it's wave 16 and I'm still just sitting here on Shield Rat, Pike Rat guards, hoping to find my play. I hope I find my play soon. It's like, we're running out of time, you know? We're running a little short on time here. How am I gonna win this one? I don't know. It's definitely not going to be Shield Rat, Pike Rat guards, I can tell you that for certain. Definitely is not going to be that. I'm going to need you to give me something better. None of these are better. And we find ourselves in a similar position. I'm going to go for factory here instead of going for public path like I was going to. Just slap this bad boy down here. Give me an extra 4 seconds off the cooldown. Why not? Duckling Rider, that's a strategy. There we go. It's a start. It's something. Duckling Rider on his own here doesn't win it. I need some shoe markets or I need March now. And a way to play a lot of them. Or just like enough of them even, I would say. Yeah, this right here is, this is a perfect example of what's wrong with Pike Rat, right? It's less of a big deal because we have a way to heal them, but like watching these units just walk up and start hitting Pike Rat over Shield Rat because they're targeted onto them is a perfect example of what's wrong with Pike Rat. Now here's my big question. What am I supposed to throw this barracks down on? I think I want to put one into guards. Like every time I put one into guards, it's good. +2 attack is pretty worse. Extra health on Duck Rider doesn't seem great. I guess we'll try it. And we'll aim for the old... I mean, shit, Duck plus Pike Rat's actually not doing too bad. Pike Rat slowing these guys to 0. That'll stop soon, though. Pike Rat's actual biggest counter is larger enemy models. Like, as the enemies get bigger, Pike Rat gets worse. Which is a funny thing to me. Because, theoretically, I almost wish that there was a card that was just, like, increase this unit's size. Because as we know, larger units have larger range. Are these ducks just hitting these guys and stopping? Also, you see how my guards and my ballista are just useless because of AI. You know, I'm not gonna tilt. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Why would I get tilted over this? Why would I even take this that seriously? Right? Exactly. Who cares? I could go Longbow. Duck Longbow is a proven strategy to defeat this map. And this is kind of where I stopped myself though, because we're going up to 8 cards. I'll need to get a removal on probably. Let's go for it. Let's go for it because this isn't something I would normally do. However, as you can see, my guards are going to become worthless. The reason I wouldn't do this is because I don't have population for it right now. But what a shot! What are you aiming at? The ballista also hurts a little bit on the targeting down your proper enemies sort of front, but whatever. graveyard. We just gotta make sure I replace Duckling riders. And we have a contingent of shield rats to make sure that things don't get too rowdy. The game is a little loud right now though. Can't help but notice. You know what else is loud? I don't know if this one, I'm pretty sure it doesn't come across, but like, man, fucking Rooster. Neighbor's Rooster, my man, I've talked about him like every episode, and there's a reason for that. It's because he's popping off over there every episode. There is not, I cannot think of a time of day where I have noticed the Rooster not crowing. He's always going off. It's insane. Dude does not give a single fuck. 4 a.m. Oh, cock-a-doodle-doo, bitch. 5 p.m. Yeah, time to crow. 6:15 in the morning? Nah, I think you mean scream o'clock, baby. It's a good life. Like, dude's living it up, I gotta say. I'm gonna start buffing up Longbow Rat, by the way. Because he's going to be our long term here. Our Longbow term? Long term? This is also where we're going to lose a ton of fights, however, acceptable. Not acceptable, this isn't good. What the hell? Oh, I do kind of love the sound of just dropping a Duckling Rider into like 15 enemies and hearing that collective thunk as 15 enemies just get hit by that Duckling Rider. Units dying here isn't actually that big of a deal because I kind of want to restructure this army a little bit. So like losing all those spike rats isn't that bad. I'm putting down more guards because I need to, however, again, not that bad. An upgrade here for Duck. For a moment there was like pure quiet outside. I think whoever was cutting their yard finished. All that's going on out there is the sound of birds tweeting. Crazy. The noise has stopped for the moment. What a world. Alright, there's the Rooster Crow. All is back to normal. Really though, I don't know how they live like that. It's truly mind-boggling. You know, it's something I've never thought of until just this moment. I wonder if there are many wild roosters and like wild chickens. Because can you imagine if you just like had, you know, just living your life and then all of a sudden a wild rooster just kind of roamed into your yard and started crowing? Like, dude, I would be pissed. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, who has a rooster at this? Who bought a rooster around me? And then I'll realize no one bought a rooster. I just got randomly shackled by some dumbass rooster. Dumbass, noisy ass bitch. That's all he is. They're so loud. I don't know, I wonder how they do it. I don't think I could scream half that loud, honestly. I feel like I should change these episodes to just be called like Rooster Talk or something like that. Bitch, don't shut up. He really doesn't shut up. Do you think the rooster watches these videos? Oh shit. Is he trying, like, do you think he's watching the video and he's like crowing to his own sounds? He's like, oh my god, that's me. I gotta crow at all times so that I can be heard. Dude's gonna be famous. He's gonna be so famous. I don't want to duplicate anything here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I do. I'm going to pay 300 gold for the first time in my life. I'm going to duplicate Gather. Isn't that crazy? I don't think I've ever paid money on that event before. I think that's a first. But I'm going to duplicate Gather. Fire arrows again, ooh buddy. That's not great. And once again, I find myself in the position of like, what am I doing here? I don't know. I've got like a mixed army set up here. We've got guards and longbows, ducks, and shields, but I'm not building up that crucial duck mass because I don't have speed, and we're going to slowly burn out here, I think. Vines? Does vines help me here? I don't think so. I don't have any money, right? This is the key difference between a winning run and a losing run is how much money do you have. And on this run, I do not have enough money. Why don't I have enough money? I don't know. I don't really feel like I passed on anything that was too good, right? I don't feel like I was offered anything that was too good. What am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to be taking, like, corruption? I don't think so. I would have to watch this one back to see what I've passed on, but I really don't think I passed on anything too good for income. I feel like I have my income plans down pat, more or less. Like, we were slowly building up money until I had to spend it all to survive. It's very punishing at this point in the game to not have a strong strategy, and we certainly do not have a strong strategy at this point in the game. Maybe I should have buffed up my ducks a little bit. Yeah, I need to not die here to a bad fire arrow, ideally. Did that guy actually go ow? I didn't know that. That's pretty good. I did upgrade my Duckling Rider. I thought I didn't upgrade him for some reason. 1928 on the longbows though. It's just money. Like, it really is just money right now. I don't know. I'm not going to watch these videos back. It's always, I feel like I end up in these positions a lot where I'm just like, man, here we are, and everything sucks. Take off their masks. I don't want to be advisor here. I'm starting to wonder if Duckling Rider also is just like not good outside of having him in a run where you have like a bunch of shoe markets. Also, I feel like I haven't seen shoe market in a long time. Like, when's the last time I bought or played a shoe market in any capacity, right? I can't even think of it. Really, I can't. Do an extra 8 health, why not? Spreading barracks buff like this doesn't feel right. I almost wonder if a better strategy was to just like stick to whatever, like just pick a unit and stick to it, right? Pick a frontliner, put it on nothing but shield rat. By this point, what was shield rat have? Like 500 health maybe? 500 health, yeah, right. Maybe 100 health. 500 health, yeah, that's wishful thinking is what that is. I think these pike rats are gonna do too well here. Alright boys, you're in a great position, just don't... Oh, hey, they didn't walk back into it, good job. Ah, raise tax. Is it a little late? Yeah, a little bit, but I'm not gonna complain. Except maybe it's like too late? How can it be too late for this? What's my alternative here? Like, what is my alternative to that? I'm bleeding out on Duckling Riders. It's crazy, we have to live like what? 3, 4, 5 more waves, and then we just win, because it's the final boss is not a fearful thing whatsoever. And yeah. I'm hearing a lot of death happening over here, by the way. Yeah, no, it's looking bad. Literally, this honestly looks exactly the same as the Leader Plus run we just did. Like almost line for line, how this run is playing out is how the Leader Plus one I did in the morning played out. Right? Good backline buildup, no meaningful front line that can survive fire arrows, no income, and we just get run over. Like, I don't really know what to do differently here. Again, I need money. I didn't really get offered the money that I needed. I didn't get offered steel, I didn't get offered any infinites, and we're just gonna die. Right? I'm not gonna just sit here and lose, but I don't really have a good alternative now, do I? What's my alternative here? Especially when I do things like that. I don't have money to redraw. I think that Longbow was a bait here. I would not take Longbow in that situation again. Yeah, I mean, really, the big difference here is I was trying. Yeah, we're done. We're done here. The big difference is I've been trying. I tried in this run and the last run to take something I wouldn't normally take. I took Longbow in a position I wouldn't normally take Longbow. I took Brotherhood in a position where I would normally stick to Laborer. However, I think that's a product of being in a fire arrow world, where this shit happens, where it's like, yeah, well, you can't build up any meaningful frontline because they just slowly burn to death. What do I do differently on these runs? I have no idea. Like, I actually don't know. Get offered better economy plans, maybe? Just get steel or assistance? I don't know. Basically, what I think with Ratropolis is I think that on every map you can live to wave 25 with what you're given in the start of the run. You're going to have to be given at least one good military unit to carry your run. But there's no guarantee, especially on the desert, that you will get something that will win you the run. There's no actual way to be sure of that. Even with an army that was fine, I couldn't play enough of them because I didn't have enough income. And they just, like, you lose 1 or 2 ducks every wave. You need to be slowly building ducks, not losing ducks, because eventually when they hit you on both sides, you lose like twice as many and then the run falls apart. Yeah, in conclusion, fuck the desert. What the hell? This map is way, way harder than it's ever felt in the past, pretty much entirely because I just had 2 runs where I got no money. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.